Faron, Faron, Faron. That was my Matthew McConaughey impersonation. The Lincoln Town Car version of Matthew McConaughey, not the Magic Mike version of Matthew McConaughey. Yikes. Baze the Trojan here. Back at you. Let's talk USC Trojan football. Let's talk college football. This is a Utah State recap. The Trojans played at the LA Coliseum against the Utah State Aggies. What's an Aggie, you might ask? Well, let's find out. You see, that's an Aggie. How do you like them apples?
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
48-0 was a score.
I got nothing and no one.
You said face sucked off by vacuum cleaner. Is that correct?
It was another dominating performance by the USC defense. USC had 544 total yards against Utah State's 190. Anytime you play a Division I team, a Mountain West team with a good amount of talent, and shut them out, that's a pretty impressive feat. This is the first time USC shut out an opponent since 2011, and for us USC fans, it's like an ice age. And Greta knows about ice ages, don't you, Greta? You see, Greta knows. Anyway, so we saw another fine performance by USC's defense. It was not a one-hit wonder. LSU, that was it, and then they're going to revert back to kind of old habits. No, you see a USC defense that is playing at a different level. Thanks to DeAnton Lynn, the DC, and his group of assistants, they really are playing very, very sound, very aggressive, completely different than the past 2 years, which has been it was very troubling to see. USC offense was workmanlike. They rushed the ball for 249 yards and to Utah State's 87 yards. And I think the good old adage of being able to run the ball and being able to stop the other team from running the ball really proved that you will probably come out with a win, and USC is really showed that in this past game. A suffocating defense, a very fine performance by the USC offensive line, running backs. USC started going deep into their second, third, fourth stringers, who also showed up. They prevented Utah State from scoring any points, and it was a wonderful team win in front of a home crowd. And the USC now has moved up to number 11 in the rankings. If we go back 2-3 weeks ago, they were ranked 23 preseason. They've worked up 12 spots. Honestly, I think SC is playing very they're one of the top teams in the country. I think they're playing that well. I mean, look, they have a quality win against LSU. That was a quality win. LSU is a good team. I think LSU, with the talent they have, will sniff the 12-team playoff. I think they have that kind of talent. So USC has a quality win. And shutting out what they're supposed to do, which they did, they shut out a team that has talent. And 48-0. It could have been more. I think SC receivers dropped a couple of sure touchdown passes. The score could have been in the 50s easily. It could have been 58-0. So yeah, they left some points on the board. SC heading into the Michigan game at the Big House. I don't know what a big house is because I live in a small house. Very claustrophobic, very, very, very uncomfortable. But here I am with you, Baza Trojan, still at it here. Yes, we're going to play Michigan. I will be dissecting that game, looking at the key matchups in another episode. And hey, we're looking good. SC's looking really, really one of the best teams in the nation, I would think. Absolutely top 10. They're number 11 now. Okay, fair enough. Heading into the Michigan game, September 21st. And I'm looking forward to it. I think we're all looking forward to it. Fight on, fight on, fight on.